So I don't know about you, but when one reads the Torah portion of Behukotai, it really feels like this Torah portion, more than any other, is the biblical antidote to the scientific revolution. Meaning, we live in a world today where we look around and we're used to thinking of the world working in natural ways. Everything works very naturally, the trees, the animals, us, interactions, and even though we have in our minds, if someone, has a certain belief system, you're pulled into this very natural setting. One of the reasons one might argue is because you don't see, outright taking someone out of Egypt miracle style like in the biblical times. But when one reads the Torah portion of Behukotai, what we learn very quickly is not only that God, right? So God says, if you go according to my commandments, then great things will happen. Those great things imply that, right? But everything in Behukotai teaches us that everything is under God's divine providence. He's looking after the animals, he's looking after the non-Jews, the Jews, everything, because everything is moving and shifting according to what meant to happen. In fact, one should read the Torah portion of Behukotai as a complete contrast to the Torah portion of Noach. Before Noach, right, the idea of the flood was that God basically had said, I have faith in the world, and I'm going to let the world do whatever they want. And then the model of the flood was, okay, let's just reboot. But then the second stage of the rebooting is maximum divine providence. It's maximum watching over the world, and that happens at Revelation at Mount Sinai, where there is one people that receive this Torah, but when you clearly look at the if we follow and if we don't follow, everyone plays in this divine cosmic drama. It's not just the Jewish people. This idea of Jews, the life goes according to supernatural laws and someone else doesn't. You read Behukotai, you clearly see that that's just not the case. Everything here meaning when we think there are times where God is so far, ester panim, he's not watching, that just means we don't see. But never does this idea change. And I think if we look at the start of the Torah portion, God says, if you listen, you'll get all this stuff, for I took you out of Egypt. And I think this idea of saying, for I took you out of Egypt, really sings out loud. Taking you out of Egypt is something that happens every day. You think you're looking at a natural world, it is supernatural continuously because it's all based upon your actions. And the Torah then concludes with, for I gave you the Torah on Mount Sinai. This was the game changer. The game changer in the way God governs the world as opposed to the flood. Thoughts on Behukotai. Shabbat Shalom.